Hello, guys. We are in for our stream. We are going to get into the second season today. This is going out to Twitch for the first time today. So let's see how that goes. Just loading some final bits up here before we get into it. Okay, let's. Oh, 2 seconds. We're going to get into the second season here. Potentially picking up Samu. We did have a look at him before we ended the stream yesterday. Of course, it does look like a strong player. Let's just go into the live scene now. Of course, got the home kit on again today, and we've got no. Here we go. Let's change that back to full screen. Yeah. Okay. Let's load in for season 2 then here. We are in the transfer window, so let's see if we're able to get any more business done. So far, I will just recap. We have bought in Rest in goal for 24 mil. I think solid purchase for us. Struggling, of course, for keeper options. I think Rest has the chance to be a number one for us, maybe even starting from the start of the season. And my second signing was Johan Bonny up top. So we think this guy could be a great partner for Samu, if of course we do end up getting Samu. Don't know why he keeps doing that, but yeah, obviously got the pace at that age to develop into. It says 3-4 star. I think he can easily be a solid 4-star, and then on form even better. So pretty happy with that for 8 million. We did sign Ben Yedder last season in the January on free. If you didn't see that yesterday, he got a few goals for us. I think he has now, or is about to retire. Yep, he'll be retiring once he's got his last couple paychecks. Managed 1 goal in the league and 1 goal in the cup. So 2 goals in 6 starts. Not bad for the 34-year-old. Cannot complain. If you are new here, guys, drop us a follow anywhere. We will, of course, be getting the drinking as it's Friday going shortly. I haven't actually made my first drink yet. We're always going to be accepting the loans with the biggest money. So let's just have a quick look again. So we do have quite a lot of budget remaining. Do not have anything else going on squad wise. We've now got 3 solid keepers. Centre backs wise, of course, we've got Murillo, we've got Morato, we've got Milinkovic, and we've got Bombadele as the 4th choice. I'm not too sure if we really need to look at replacing centre backs. We certainly are looking for a left back, and I believe we do have some scouting already out for that position. So let's get into it. if you've got any suggestions on transfers, do let me know in the chat, because I struggle to think of new players to sign. Looks like Arsenal are after Karnaseshi. I think Davis at that price point, at 12 million English, it is between Davis and let's have a look at this left backs for scouting. I think we do actually need to go to our scout centre and get rid of all of this scouting, because they just do not do anything for us. And they just, of course, being Forest, they just love scouting Brazilian players for us. I think we do actually have on our scout priorities a left back from Brazil. Not looking like the best option. Omar Richards is out of contract. He's on 50 grand a week. We were going to keep him as potentially a fourth choice or third choice left back. Let's see, wages wise, what he wants. 63k a week. Okay, he is going to be leaving then. I think we did actually move him up to the first team yesterday, but let's drop him back out. So we are going to have Toffolo, I think, as third choice, at left back, as we'll probably just move Murillo over there half the time, because Murillo is all singing, all dancing, and he has developed quite nicely. If you weren't here yesterday, we'll have a quick look. We did finish 11th, fortunately, 2 points clear, 2 points shy, sorry, of the Champions League or European qualification spots. Sad to see, because we certainly did have the opportunity at the end of the season, these draws here, to pick up those 2 extra points. And I think goal difference wise, we did have the best goal difference out of this cluster of teams. If you aren't new here, drop a hello in the chat. We're going to be doing a shot for anyone new in the chat, a shot of soju, a nice rice wine over here in Malaysia. I have bought glass. I'm not going to be doing shots this size. I've had to buy a glass because I don't think they drink here, so I don't want to drink alcohol out of their glasses. Although I have actually been drinking out of their glass whiskey in that one, so yeah, shots a bit different. Notts County have come in. We'll just accept that access of a local club, of course. Unfortunately, this fullback has just moved to Roma from Juve. Quality-wise, looks like he certainly could have had it moving into the future. But yeah, I think at the moment, I think 32 mil, West Ham have bid it. Actually, how was Naipan available? I've actually never used Naipan. I would be intrigued to give him a go. Don't know what people think about Naipan, but I think there is certainly potential there, and you could get homegrown at club. Let's make a bid. See if 4 mil can get him. They accept it straight up. Maybe overpaying there, but we will. Yeah, my first time potentially using Naipan. Does say he's injury prone. See how much money he wants. Looking relatively cheap. Wants some wage increases. 64 mil release. Suppose we will take the profit there if we can do that. We'll also get 1 year extension in. He is happy with that. So 5-year deal, potentially for a nice young CM/cam to give us depth there, because we do struggle in the cam position. And we, of course, have lost Ward-Prowse and Moreno. Big losses there to the team. So Palace didn't actually go down. It does look like we could take Mitchell off them. Looks like they have Klein is retiring. Gahey is not going anywhere. Oh, Eze is wanted as well. He's available relatively cheap. Yeah, Tyreek Mitchell, just going forwards, is a whole lot worse than Davis, but defensively, he is stronger, quicker, and just better all round defensively. To be fair, attacking he's actually higher across the board, but it's just the crossing stats which he really does fall behind on. But maybe we play our left back on more of a defensive role this season. Let's see. 24 to 30 mil, expecting to be a star player. Interesting. Newcastle interested in him now. Let's chuck in a bid. 25 up front. They want 35. It's a lot of money. And Leif Davis is available for 12. I think maybe we're going to be getting Leif Davis for his relegation release clause to save ourselves the money. It just really does make more sense. He does want to be an important player. Can't give him that just because we don't exactly have much depth there. We're not giving him a sell-on fee percentage. Okay. 5-year deal and therefore Leif Davis. Looks like he could be the man to come in, and of course we then do have Williams and Aina that can cover that left back position, with Toffolo also there as a serious backup. Hoping, of course, not to see too many injuries, and we did just have AFCON, so we're not going to be seeing the likes of Aina, Sangare, etc. leaving to go on into international duty. If you are here, guys, in the chat, drop a message. I will get the first bottle of soju out of the fridge. Abbott is out on loan. Powell has gone for a nominal fee. Finback is out on loan. I didn't know. I think actually, yeah, we do have some players returning on loan worth some money. I think we are going to be looking to sell Stamanic and also Carmo. Carmo doesn't look like too bad of a player, but I think Amabomedele, being homegrown, has more scope to improve and looks the more complete player. This is our first stream on Twitch today, so yeah, let me know. Any improvements that I can make are very much welcome. All feedback is good feedback, of course. Any suggestions from the Twitch viewers, please do let me know. Looks like we are going to be getting Naipan in. We're going to go cheaper on the left back with Leif Davis, and then I think ultimately we need to bring in potentially Samu if we are able to. Let's have a quick look at him. Would make it interesting between those two strikers, both young. We may change to a 4-2-4. He just looks like the real deal. See if he's interested. He's not interested. Let's just make an offer anyway and see if that's true. when this happens, we do just cancel and continue. Do not want to give them any future percentage of that transfer. So let's go back in to have another look at Sambu. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get anything done, but let's just get the bid accepted. If not interested, we may come back later, or maybe have to come back in Jan, but we'll have to come back and review that and see what we can do. So we're going to just allocate Nottm an ESC slot if we need to. We have seen a reputation boost. We do want to be getting above these championship clubs into the top 10 of the list. Of course, Leeds and Norwich did come up this year, and I do expect them to be quite strong. So let's just have a look through again and see. Smith Rowe is one. They did actually have quite a good season for them. Minter has been out on loan at Union SG from Brighton. I think he does have some good pace there. Just not quite ready for the Premier League. There is another cheap striker option here in Huskovic. Very much one for the future. Unfortunately, no option to get Samu. He does not want to join us. That's sad to see. Sosa has scored his first goal for Paraguay. Let's congratulate him. Gonna be releasing. We're not going to be extending. Maybe we'll extend the keeper just so the under 21s have a goalkeeper. Most of these people we will just set for release. They aren't showing, I don't think, enough for us to really warrant trying to go and offer them deals. May as well save the wages. Although, of course, it is a nominal fees. This was the only other left back of actual interest now, 20-year-old. Let's compare him to Davis, just double check for. Of course, we do have him fully scouted actually. Looks like, yeah, Dorgu, 5 years younger, but ultimately cannot defend. So we will be hopefully securing Leaf Davis in at left back. Mid-table, third round, second round, all very much achievable. But we do want to be pushing for those European spots today. Let's see. Looks like I'm putting that the wrong way. Just Toffolo and Chris Wood out of contract at the end of the season. I think we probably will be allowing both of those players to leave on freeze. We'll see though. We could maybe look at extending Wood for one more year. He certainly is getting on. couple wage rises there, but nothing to be worried about. Looks like Liverpool and buying there after Massa. Nottm has been granted a work permit. We've got Nottm in the first time I've used him on FM24. Davis also confirmed. Good news. So when does Nottm come in? Does Nottm speak English? He is fluent in English. Not a bad sign at all there for Mill. We certainly will look, I believe, to play him in Cam around Gibbs White. Maybe we'll look to use Anderson out wide a little bit more. I think squad-wise, this probably will be strong enough if we're going to potentially be using Jota Silva up front behind Bonnie. So Davis and Nottm, the signings that we have made today. We're going to big up Davis there as much as possible and spam through that. Looks like we have got a friendly against our sister club, Olympiacos. Any other striker suggestions, drop them in the chat. If I see your message in the chat, we will be using the shot glass and having some soju today. Friday sessions, probably a little bit early to be starting, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, eh? So these players are going to be leaving on freeze here on the 30th, and then we will get into pre-season. We will also have those loan players, as I said earlier, returning. So yeah, we'll look to move them on, I believe. Now it does say extremely doubtful. So we're gonna go back in for Samu here. I think we will have the money certainly to accepted 19 before. And if we do get Samu in, we may look to go to a 4-2-4. We'll come back again, give him some more time. I think he's nervous about coming to club with such big history. We will be probably looking to chuck a few more friendlies in as well and hope that the assistant actually rotates. If not, we may holiday over them and put in a selected team, which he must start with, just to make sure that people are, of course, getting the match sharpness before the start of the season. I will be using under 21 games as well. So hopefully we don't see too many injuries in this pre-season. Nothing of serious length, especially. And hopefully, a couple of weeks' time, we can bid for Samu again. And actually have at least a chat about what sort of money you'd want. In regards to players whose contracts are expiring, there's clearly no one of real concern. Staff, a lot of staff contracts. And we do have some players here who have come back. Panzo, he has gone on a free. Yeah, he has gone on a free. And I think, is he actually joining Rio? No, he's joining Frankfurt. Not a bad signing for them. David Carmo here. Just going to move into the senior squad while we try and move him on. And let's just continue once here so we can get these players actually back. Tottenham did end up signing Fabian from PSG. I believe that was a loan to buy. Okay. Let's have a look now with people being released. Just have a look and see if there's any free transfers that would interest us. No goals in 15 sub appearances here. Roberto Firmino. I think let's offer Firmino a trial. See if he wants to come over to us on trial. I don't think we'll be looking to get him on a free. Just going to go through all the positions and see. There's one of those big clubs. Morale Silla from Aruca in Portugal. Didn't have the worst season there. But yeah, I think with our squad depth in camp now with Naipan. Oh, we've got Ericsson and Højbjerg here on a free. Højbjerg going on a free from Spurs. He's wanted by 28 clubs. We will offer Højbjerg a trial as well. He's only 29, and it means that maybe we could look at moving someone on. This guy here from Club Bruges, not wanted by any Prem club, so I think we're going to give him a miss there, even though he looks young and some potential. Of course, getting freebies and moving them on is quite a good way of making money on this game. Eric Dyer and Jack Stevens. Eric Dyer's stats actually quite good. Wanted by 34 clubs. Let's see if we can get either of those people on trials. Wouldn't mind seeing Firmino at the club. He might want a bit too much money. Well, I'll just go with what the assistant says on that. Going to Austria. Gonna put in auto selection. I've got both Højbjerg and Firmino here in on trial. What ballers? Of course, after last season, we did have quite a few older players actually making game time, and Gabriel Slonina has gone on a free from Chelsea. Quite interesting. I have seen him develop into quite a good player. Yeah, let's have a look and see here how much Firmino would want. 94k a week. Why is that? The highest earner right now is Milinkovic on 105, with Cho on 95 behind him. I don't know, it seems a bit excessive to me. 70k a week? Yeah, he wants 250k a week there, so we may as well terminate that trial. It was good to see Firmino though. Let's have a look at Højbjerg. I think it's worth. He wants to be an important player. He wants 35k a week on a 3-year deal. Certainly going to offer him that. I think maybe some other clubs may come in, but it means maybe we can loan out one of our midfielders and actually get them more game time. Or maybe look to move on the likes of Dominguez. Other clubs have come in and bid for Højbjerg here on a free. Can't say I'm overly surprised. Lots of clubs. We'll offer him. We'll even give him a 10k increase a week offer, 45k a week. I don't think that's unreasonable. And let's just have a look at our squad depth here in DM. So we're not going to be using him in DM or him. 5, I think 5 would be smart, just in case. There certainly is interest in Yates from a Saudi. Don't really want to entertain those offers though, but anyway, let's have a look at the friendly calendar here. Maybe get a few extra ones in before that start of the season. We've got, oh, so let's have a look at the fixtures. They have been released now as well. Sorry, let's do that. Why is it showing me fixtures like this for? Okay, here we go. So we start home to Bournemouth, away to Newcastle, home to Brighton, away to Leicester, away to Hull. Hull must have won the playoffs. Villa at home, or tough period here. Then Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Man City away, Liverpool at home, Norwich away. So first month looks like we could get off to a good start, and hopefully we can carry that form through into the games, the harder games. I do certainly want to get De Silva, Moria out on loan, but let's see if we are able to get some of those wages paid. Of course, we do want him to be an important player. I would also ideally like to get him to play right. Now, does that mean... I think we just want defender right here. Okay, looks like the squad is full, but as I said, we do have a few players to offer out here. So let's make sure we do that. So David Carmo is wanted by Geno on loan. We're going to offer him out for 8 mil, that top end of his current value. And then also we had that midfielder, there he is. We're going to offer him out again at that high price point of 11 mil. Do not want to be paying any of his wages, so let's offer both of them out, see if we can drum up any interest. We're not going to be scouting the Invitational Day, because that is pointless. Any ideas on signing, guys? Do let me know in the chat. Message in the chat will also see me do a shot of soju. Just a single message in the chat. See if we can get some today. big second season here. Going to be looking to push for Europe. So this striker certainly can go for whatever. Just going to get any percentage of profit for the future. All these clubs say no to have some £8 million bids. So we'll accept the 8, give them the ultimatum. And we do have some loan offers here for Moria. Looks like Stockport got promoted to the Championship. Like to see that. He wants to go across to Germany, unsurprisingly. I think we can accept that. We'll accept these 3, see if we can get any business done there. Looks like Stamanic is wanted, not at that price point, so we'll take it down to 9.5. Offer him out again on Bombadele, picking up a light knock there. We are going to look to arrange a friendly on this weekend. Did we have something here? Okay, I think we are just going to actually not arrange a friendly, let everyone play for the under-21s, and we'll get some additional friendlies done later on if required. Got a loan offer here of a future fee. We're not going to be accepting that. They unfortunately are not offering any money. Hoiberg has gone to Bologna on 34k a week. Guessing Bologna have qualified. Yeah, they've qualified for Conference League. Not surprising. Didn't overly need him. Just thought, why not bid at that price point? It was quite good value. Aina has picked up a knock as well. So we do have quite a spare bit of money still. So let's go have another look at Samu. Was hoping we could maybe influence his decision, and now they want 46 million. Looks like the first teamers had fun playing for the under-21s. Como have made a bid for Yates. Going to be rejecting that. Looks like people still do not want to play at 9.5, so we'll go down to 8 million. Don't really want to go any lower than 8. So see if we can get bids in for him at that price point. Just trying to have a think now if there is any other young up-and-coming strikers that I'd like to have a look at. All of these are 0 fee, so we're going to reject all of them. Also, let's have a look at now on the scouting list for any potential strikers that are of interest. Cunha at that high price point. Abo Ruiz at a more reasonable price point. Doesn't look too bad there, that player. Ngonge. Doesn't look like the man for us there. 19-year-old Brazilian guy. Nope. One little scouting trick I like to go with is going 2 international caps, 1 and putting the max age in at 18. Seeing early on in a save, this doesn't tend to give you much, but there can be, especially like African players like this, that you're able to approach a side that could potentially be of interest. So I do like to try and scout a lot of these. This guy here, a Finnish striker. Let's just scout all of these. There's not exactly a huge list of players. I think it's worth having a look at all of these players just on a one-time weekly scout. We can then hand select through who is the more quality players to potentially sign up. We do like spamming under 18s for the homegrown at club stats, of course. Nearly into our first friendly of the year. We have done a training camp in Austria. Okay, we have accepted a bid of 6.5 from Sevilla. Let's see if we can get 7. I'll accept both of those, to be honest. I'm not too worried about getting too much out of that. I think with him and Carmo on the way out, we probably will be close to, what, 35 mil. So we certainly will have a look around, see if we're able to find any big signings. Might have a quick look through the transfer listed players. Sometimes can find a gem in there for a reasonable price. Mudryk listed for 46 mil. Don't think anyone there picks our fancy. Jake Greaves requested to go from Ipswich after their relegation. Certainly would be of interest if I was playing free at the back, but yeah, another left-footed CB might not be the answer for us. Willock is listed there for 16 mil. Very solid for 16 mil. Is on 80k a week though. But yeah, unfortunately not the position we're really in need of. Doesn't look like many strikers have been put on the list, unsurprisingly, as they are of course hard to come by. Sebastian Haller. Gonna give that a big fat no. They don't overly seem like there's any listed players right now. Let's see if our director of football comes up with any smart ideas. This Russian lad, I certainly have used him before. Looks like we've got bids from Saudi for him. Did not think that he was a out and out striker though. Let's scout him. Let's just chuck a bid in. Hmm. Let's chuck in a bid. See that scout report come back. So it does, I think, give us a different option up top. 12 million accepted. Let's have a look and see if they've got any other smart ideas for either fullback. Certainly not on that side. Certainly not on that side either. Let's just see if someone else manages to come up. Mitrovic. He will be going on a free at the end of the season. Could be one to potentially keep an eye out for. Looks like he has more interest in Saudi clubs. So probably won't be getting this guy in, but let's just offer him a deal anyway. Gonna lock in that 80 mil, remove that. Just offer him that. He is Russian, but we will, of course, not hold that against him. Dusk Vidania. Almost into our first friendly here. More offers for Yates. Como do certainly want him. Fortunately, all these clubs are not offering any pay and wages for Moria. I don't know. I'm hoping those other bids, which did have money on, are still under consideration, but maybe he said no. So I'll have a quick check of that. We do also need to have a look at the tactic here. Clear out the selection. Other than maybe let's put rest in. I'm just gonna have a look through rest stats here, see. I'm not actually too sure what the best sweeper keeper setting is, so we're gonna change it to his preferred. No idea if that's wise. Let's see if he puts rest in goal or if he just swaps it. That is a 3-0 win with Davis getting on the score sheet. Gibbs White has taken a knock. They are going to be taking Moria on loan over in Germany, second division. Let's hope to see him get plenty of game time. Hopefully at right back. Certainly one for the future. Carmo hopefully is going to be out of here soon. Did Rest start that game in goal? No is the answer. But yeah, good result. Of course, we are playing Austrian teams, as that's where we have chosen to go. Should be sort of a walkover until our last two friendlies. Looks like after these two, we will be arranging some more friendlies. Let's have a look again at the striker market. Maybe with the money coming in, we should splash out on Cunha. Could make the difference to us having a striker of this level at the club. Let's wait and see if the players go out. Maybe we'll look to bring him in probably as our highest earner. Not too sure that is the wisest deal, but we're not seeing too many other options, and at least we know he's got the quality level to play in the Premier League. Carmo chose to go to Ipswich. I can't remember who else bid. I want to say it was Spanish club, but I guess the money there is certainly money over at Ipswich with how much they spent, of course, coming up to the Premier League this season. So look here, see what they are saying. Looks like maybe they've put in new shard focuses again. They have. Don't know. Not quite sure how I take control of that. I thought normally it comes up here. Center. Home to rest. I think rest here is certainly the correct option between those two. Alright, both those players have gone out. So let's have a look at Cunha. Could be an impressive signing to see. Well, that is a little bit frustrating. Do have two players here, Rest and Murillo, going to the World Cup for their respective nations, so we will be missing them come start of the season. Looks like we do now have a friendly here against First Vienna. Hopefully he rotates the team, because I do not want to be seeing injuries like that. 3 to 4 weeks for Williams in these friendlies. Steve Davis getting that player of the match here in our second friendly. Let's see here what the assistant does if he plays the same team. Will not be happy. FC Bayern offer for Carlos Miguel. That is just a bit of a joke, really, isn't it? Gonna reject it. He's not going to be happy about it. Finances weren't right. I say 2.8 mil, 2.7 mil. Okay, 8. Coming up to an hour here, live. Getting close to the start of the season. Gonna have gonna put this team in on the gonna just holiday pass this game with that team selection in place. And then once we pass this game day, gonna come back because I wanted to make sure that we played those teams. One more injury picked up in a friendly. It's looking like it's going to be back on the 11th, which actually is only going to miss the first game of the season, so we're not too concerned about that in the end. Now we do have a 10-day break up until the next friendly, so we will look to probably get a midweek in next week. Let's get that sorted out now. So let's get a midweek in approximately here. Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday. I think we will just do that. We'll look for see if Salzburg, yeah, it's a European quality club. Salzburg now in a friendly at home. Will then travel out to Greece to play Olympiacos. Hmm. Let's have a look at Cunha. We've got. I think it's going to be an expensive one. We've got 34 mil, but we could move a bit across. 42 mil. Maybe we could make this happen. See if they would accept 40 mil straight up. Aren't a million miles apart here. About 40 up front and 5 in installments. They have accepted that. Let's see how much money he wants. Very reasonable. With us spending that much on him, I am going to be wanting to at least double my money. So 100 mil release clause, 5-year deal. He's knocked down that relegation release clause, that's fine, because we are not getting relegated. 90k a week. Okay, see if any other bids come in for Cunha. Now we've set the price at 45 mil. Some other clubs may be interested. Alfie Bradshaw here does look like he has a little bit of potential, but happy to let him go with that higher percentage profit. Are we going to get Cunha in? Obviously, a big expenditure. Maybe we should have one more quick look at Samu. I think, of course, Cunha is much more of a complete player already. Samu with potential on his side is still says extremely doubtful. Says they want up to 30. That's off 28 mil. 35 mil, 40%. I think it's certainly worth coming back in there at a 32 mil bid. And actually just checking to see if he's interested at all. Going to be removing that profit percentage. 32 mil looks like it did get accepted there. Still uninterested. So Samu. And we got battered by Salzburg. 4-2. I think we were potentially playing that fully rotated side again. And Bombadele started, so yeah, it certainly looks like that was the case. Yeah, it looks like we might have played that fully rotated team, which is fine with me. Gets their match fitness up a lot more than it was last season, and we will just now clear. Let's continue free and see if we get the Cunha deal completed. And it may be that we can use Cunha on the wing at times or in cam. But yeah, it was not a transfer I was expecting us to complete. Looks like France and Brazil played there against each other. So yeah, looking happy with the squad at this point. Fullback depth is somewhat in question, but we need that out-and-out goal scorer, and Cunha, I think, could be that guy. Of course, Wolves getting relegated last season has given us that option, really. Let's have a look at squad numbers here. Rest is getting number 1. I'd like to see that. Morato number 4. What has Murillo got? Murillo in at 5, okay. Belinkovic 31 seems a bit odd, but we'll leave it. Chris Wood wants that 9. I suppose Cunha is not through the door, so we will leave it as is off for the squad number selection. Aston Villa trying to steal all our star. Not too surprising there. Ireland being the favourite or top goal scorer under evens. Let's see how we get on in this friendly against Olympiacos, our sister club. Hopefully we do not pick up any injuries here. If you are watching on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter, drop me a like, a subscription, or follow. Message in the chat, and we'll get the soju out. Gaiorcas, they're probably a little bit out of our reach. Well, this price actually isn't scandalous. But yeah, no interest, of course. We did manage to get the result away at Olympiacos. Let's have a look back at that and see who scored. Alanga with the goal for us there. Looking forward to having Rest back. We are going to probably try and stick out with him. Maybe we will give him Newcastle away off, give Sells the start there, and then probably bring him in after that for Brighton at home and move forwards past that. And Cunha, deal is done. Cunha comes across from Wolves to the mighty Forest. A signing that me and my brother have talked about, thinking that could be a smart bit of business, although of course at this price point there's always some risk. But yeah, that certainly bolsters our attacking options. We are happy with that bit of business. Looks like potentially Williams may just be back in time for the start of the season, but doubtful. Rest is playing well for the French under 23s. For some reason, our overall balance has taken a massive chunk. Don't know. We've got a lot of net debt. Don't know if Marinakis took out a loan to let us do the business this season. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us with a points deduction moving forwards. We do still have a fair chunk of wage budget spare, so I'm hoping there's no reason that that could be a future issue for us. Alrighty, let's get to this last friendly, and we may just holiday up till this first game of the season. See how we get on to against Porto at home here. Hopefully we can at least get a couple goals, and it was a 0-0. Zelda's playing well. In resters is absent. Looks like France have dropped out of the Olympics, so Rest is potentially going to be back for the next game. He is. May look to potentially play some players in this under 18 match. Naipan being the priority here. Yeah, so let's make him available for 90 minutes. Chris Wood as well. Looks like we aren't able to use as many players as we like. We're going to be just chucking in these not fully match fit players. I think that will make the under 18s forced against Arsenal under 18s. Let's see if they can come away and steal the result. We are going to be sticking with Yates as captain, and I'm quite happy to have Sangare as vice captain. Falvinho with the follow. I think that certainly cause to get the Soju out. That is the first Twitch follower that I have received. First stream today. Have been streaming now for 3 days straight, and yeah, we'll look to continue to do that for as long as possible. No worries, Valvinho. Yeah, my first subscriber. You will not be forgotten. Are you from Brazil? We do like Brazilian players here. Of course, at Forest, we do have Murillo. He is our talisman. And I have just signed as well. You may have not seen, I did just sign Matheus Cunha from Wolves for 40 million, 5 mil installments, 40 mil up front, so 45 mil in total. But yeah, we do have quite the contingent of Brazilian players here. Murillo is on international duty at the Olympic Games. All right, we are now going to get into the first game of the season. But before that, we are certainly going to be rejecting this bid for Milinkovic, and he's not going to be happy about it. Nico Falvadinho. That didn't actually show on the screen fully, did it? 1 second. We do have the Brazilian contingent coming here through here with the follows on Twitch. Are you the same person? You've got a you're his friends. You're here, Brazilian, I assume Brazilian contingent coming through. You'll be witnessing our first game of the season here very shortly. He wants to get the wages. He wants 130k a week. I'm going to promise that to him. All right, let's get a contract offer in for Milinkovic, and then let's get into this first game of the season. 130k, no questions asked on that deal. And quickly get this out of the way as well. We have got Tranmere in that second round Carabao Cup fixture. Easy game for sure. We owe 2 shots. Chris calls out in the chat. Give me a moment. I need to get it from the fridge. 2 shots of soju for the Brazilian contingent coming through. All right, 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to get this soju out. Let's go. Thank you to the Brazilian boys. First followers on Twitch. First stream, as I said, was saying earlier. Happy also that Milinkovic has agreed to stay. To the Brazilian lads, I will be streaming. What time? I don't know if you're in Brazil, if you actually are even Brazilian, but what is the time in Brazil? Because I'm in Malaysia right now. It is 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. So going to be streaming here for quite some time. Going into the first game of the season at home to Bournemouth, and we're going to have these soju shots. Thank you, lads, for following. We'll do a double. We're not going to do two separate. We've got a big glass here, so we're going to do a big. Hopefully you're happy with that as a double. I couldn't see there being any questions asked on that. What flavour? We have gone with the pineapple today. So shout out to Brazilian boys Falvinho and Falvadinho. Cheers. Woo. All right, let's get this first game underway. Squad wise, we are missing a few players, including Cunha. Why is Cunha? Maybe he picked up a knock. That is frustrating. So we are going to give Bonnie a start. The new signing, Johan Bonnie. It looks like pressing forward maybe is his best, so we're going to leave him on that. We are going to swap Stangare in for Yates. I think I am going to swap this back around. So the deep line playmaker on Spolor is on the left for Danilo. Naipan will also make the bench. Alright guys, wish me luck as we go into this first game of the season. Murillo. Where is Murillo? Oh yeah, he is still away. It looks like Brazil may have made the final of the Olympics. Okay. Going to be going straight onto attacking here. Let's see how this season starts off. Big season. We need to be qualifying for Europe. Gibbs White early on. Back to Sangare. Shoot! Oh. Sangare manages to bring a save out from the Bournemouth keeper. Is that Neto? Okay. Woo! That soju is nice. I do like the pineapple. Come on, Morato. You've got to be winning that. Keeper. Rest in early to collect the ball. Of course, we do have here three debutants actually. Rest, Leif Davis, and Johan Bonnie up top. Leif Davis comes forward with it inside to Gibbs White, through to Cho. Can we create something? Oh, looking like quite the dangerous side here. See, we are dominating play, hoping to see some chances created. Will shall encourage a feature I think they are removing from FM25. Not too sure. Let me know what you guys think in the chat if it's worth. Do you want me to be a commentator? How? Do I want to? Oh, me personally want to be a commentator. No, I just quite like getting involved in the gameplay. Bonnie here out wide to Williams. Williams going to hopefully hit the byline and switch this in. He's found the cross. Cho. Yes! Come on, boys. Yes. Yes. Come on, Valvinho. We're gonna get some European football this year. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Looks like Norwich have gone down early at Carrow Road. Oh, sorry. Yeah, at Carrow Road. Not surprising there, of course. Tough game at home to United. Come on, boys, let's get organised. And we've conceded straight away there. Oh, that is some poor defending, I have to say. Um, yeah, disappointing. And looks like they're going to go straight into another highlight here for them. Cook lays it across. We've managed to nick the ball there. Sangare back to Rest. Rest has lost the ball. Dango has gone through. Oh, Restes, big save after making a silly mistake. Yeah, I agree, Falvini. Some unlucky gameplay there. I did not expect that to loop in. Don't see goals like that too often. But certainly we are dominating the game. There's a scope for us to go through onto the second half and win this game. We're gonna need it. Gonna ask for more. Maybe we will make to look some changes early into this second half. Gibbs White to whip it in. Leif Davis is up there. Williams, touch, finish, yes. Nico Williams from right back. It's interesting. The set piece coach does seem to love to play with the fullbacks in the box for corners. It's a little bit frustrating at times. Milinkovic here with it at the back. Out to Stangare. Stangare calm and collected and loses it straight away, but we're going to nick it. We've not managed to take possession though. Kirkes comes forward for Bournemouth. We managed to stop the cross. Williams brings it away here to Alanga. Alanga has lost out to Kirkes. Senesi recycles possession out to Christie. Christie through for Scott. Can we put a challenge in? Managed to clear it here. The attack continues though. Nielsen turns. Oh, thought that was a save, but it looks like that just clipped off the bar there. Hello, Nico. How are you doing, mate? I will be streaming most days. If you boys are about, want to see how this save continues. This is the start of the second season. We do have 3 debutants today. We will be looking to make some subs very shortly after this highlight. Looks like Nico Williams could do with a rest. We will be bringing Aina on. Nico, silent G. All right, we are going to take Jan Bonnie off up front. Going to get the mighty Chris Wood on. We're going to get Yatesy on, club captain, see what he can do. People trying to get me in trouble in the chat. Semenya manages to come away with the ball here. Foul him, Yates. It's not good enough, Yates. Get out there again. Christie to Scott. Scott has the shot. Just over. We are probably going to come off attacking here. Look to time waste and lower the tempo. And also make some changes. Alanga is going to come off for Jota Silva, and Gibbs White is going to come off for Anderson. We have also Nico Williams is my cousin. Not too sure. Did he play last night for Bilbao? I saw Bilbao got the win, but I didn't actually look at the goal scorers in that game. Anderson here. Yates on the edge of the box. Shoots. Skies it over the bar. Can I be your Pookie? And we have managed to win our first game of the season here at home to Bournemouth at the City Ground. Great day. Not the best performance there from the new striker at the club, Johan Bonney, but of course we were missing Cunha today. Good result there. We are happy with that start. We did dominate the game. Nathan, yes, up the Forest. Come on, Nathan. Drop us a follow. Drop me that follow on Twitch, and we will be doing a soju shot here. Mighty Forest, second season. We finished 11th last year. Not too sure if you're still here, but I will quickly show you. Finished 11th with 52 points. Nathan, yes, Nathan, you're in with a follow. Got the soju. We're doing pretty healthy shots here. Got 2 bottles, so I may have to run to the shop in a bit and get some more. But yeah, cheers, Nathan. Whoa, that is some good soju. We've got pineapple in today, and I think the other bottle I have is strawberry. A little bit sweeter here on most streams. Who do you support, Nathan? Let me know in the chat. Hopefully you are true red. I had before I come out to Malaysia, did get to 1 or 2 Forest games at the start of the season. Fortunately, I did go to the Wolves draw, 1-1, and I swear I went to another game. It looks like Leipzig are coming in for this young winger. We did have some interest in, but we will let him go across to Leipzig there. Let's see how this season continues. Five losses in a row. This is my first Twitch stream, Nathan. It's actually my third day of streaming though. Wasn't streaming on Twitch the first 2 days because for some reason I didn't set it up. It was just YouTube, but we will be doing Twitch and YouTube near enough daily for the foreseeable. Yeah, not too sure if you'll be getting the result against Liverpool with the current form they're on, but yeah, we can always hope. They are seeming to be quite the formidable side. Salah seems to be playing incredibly well. And yeah, you guys are having a mare. I think that is what maybe, if I saw on Twitter that it was Pep's first time losing 5 in a row. Tough game here away at Newcastle. They did struggle against them last year. Yeah, I think quite a few of the Man City wingers just don't do the correct thing. I don't know, it's a tough one with them. because they've clearly got the ability, but I don't know, you just don't see enough out of the wingers, I think. It is quite interesting to see uh, Madueke. Hello, Dan the man, what are you saying? If you drop a follow, we will be doing a shot of Soju live here. But yeah, like Madueke at Chelsea, he's direct. Maybe the end product isn't there, but there's a lot of players that don't have that end product. Nori has requested transfer. We've signed Leif Davis, though. We aren't going to be too worried about Nori moving on. We've already taken Wolves' best player in Matheus Cunha for the price of 40 mil. 5 mil installments, but I think we can all agree he is of quality that we need here in the Prem. This season, we're going to be sticking with the 4-2-3-1 classic. But let's see if we can actually potentially in the future change to a 4-2-4. When Cunha is playing, I think we are going to change him onto a personal role and put him at advanced forward. Dan the man with the follow, you know what it means. We've got the pineapple soju. Pineapple soju, down the hatch. Let's actually just get this team submitted first, and then we will chuck that down the hatch. Just going to double check here. I think we're happy. Is Murillo back? He is. Going to put Murillo in over Morato. Going to get Anderson on the bench. And we also, we don't do keepers on the bench here. We are not afraid. So Cunha is coming in for his debut for Forest. Can we give him a better number? No is the answer, so we're giving him number 17. He did sign late in the window. Here's to Dan the man as we go in to this game. We are now an hour and a half into the live stream. We're planning to go for at least 5 hours, at least. We'll see how the soju goes. I've got one more bottle. Maybe I'll pop to the shop, take a quick 10-minute break. Here in Malaysia, there's never a shop too far. Tonali here tries to play it out. We do cut it out from Cho Sangare to Cunha. Can he 1-2 it? Oh, he's decided to shoot when the 1-2 was on. What time is it here in Malaysia? It is nearly 4 p.m. 8 hours ahead from the UK. Bruno here on the edge of the box. Mahrez across to Trippier, back to Carter Vickers. Trippier back on it on the left. Gutierrez has switched it to Guimaraes. Guimaraes cuts in. Oh, we do enough. Rest gets the touch over. Trippier here to whip it in. Carter Vickers, Milinkovic gets the challenge in, and we manage to push them out. Guimaraes on the edge. Botman, we get the block in again. We are struggling to deal with these corners, it seems. Trippier with the delivery here again. We managed to get the clearance. Murillo brings it away. All the way, Murillo. We've got 4-on-3 here, 4-on-2. Look for the overlap. Murillo goes wide. Gets a delivery. Pope comes to collect it. That is disappointing, to say the least. I was hoping. I think that'd probably be Murillo's first assist. They do manage to break the press here. Cho nicks it, but gives it straight to Reece Nelson, who goes all the way through and scores straight through Rest. Of course, Rest, is a young goalkeeper. We are going to have to give him time to improve, and this season is very important. So, yeah, it's going to be tough at times to see some of the goals that we concede, but yeah, with a young goalkeeper, have to give him time, and you have to give him that game time. But yeah, Dan the man, if you ever go into Malaysia, if you want like a beach vibe, Langkawi, an island quite close to the Thailand border, it's absolute vibes there. I was in Langkawi before I was here in Kuala Lumpur, capital. That was a decent chance there for Pepe. Fortunately for us, he put it wide. Stats wise, we are getting a little bit dominated here away at Newcastle. But hopefully, if we can get the odd chance, we're able to nick a goal. Cunha not having the best first appearance in a Forest top. Can we nick it? Okay, Danilo through to Cho into Gibbs White. He's in. He's in. Yes. Come on, the mighty Gibbs White. Nico Dan the Mandinho. you uh, now now you're getting me confused. You're changing your name. You're changing your name. Or you've got like multiple accounts. Dan the Man and Nico have combined. Yeah. We go because I think you're the same person. We are we're going to drop the shot size down a little bit. We are going to crack one open now. If we can score, especially, Gibbs White takes the long range shot. Is that a second one? Low taper. Hello, mate. Chug, chug. We're in here. We're getting the shots in. You know, it's 4 p.m. here. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Up the low taper. Up the Nico. Nico down the Mandinho. Which has got to be the same person. We are 1-1 way here at St James's Park. We're going to look to make some changes. Do not have the best depth at left back. So we're going to put Murillo out there. We're going to put in Yates into DM, and we're also going to bring on Sosa on the right wing. And we're going to bring Anderson. We're doing all 5 subs on the 80th minute. Bit risky in my opinion, but we're going to go with it. Promise it's not me. Sugma 2306. 2306. That is actually my birthday, so I imagine that is my brother. But we've we've got the nicked it. We've nicked a goal there. I didn't actually see it because I was reading the subscription or the follow there. Let's rewatch that. Murillo down on the left wing to Cho. Back into Anderson, who finishes. Could we get a result here away at Newcastle? I hope so. We're going to go into instructions. We're going to time waste. The dark arts have to come out. Have we just managed to, or have spoken too soon, come across? Oh, Joel Linton clips the post with that strike. Can we clear it? Rest? Yes, collects it. There's time waste, rest. Time waste. Can we get through here? Yes, come on. Did not expect that. Anderson, he hates the white and black. He does. Hello, Sugma. We will get a shot in for that follow as well from Sugma. And 2306 is my birthday, so I think that's my brother. I would imagine that that is my brother. And If you can't work out what Sugma means, that's on you. That's on you. Okay. We do have Brighton here, who are third, so it could be a tough game. But yeah, Nico, we've got about 4 Nicos now following. We have the Nico Brigade. Give me a prediction in the chat where you think we're going to finish this season. I may be on long enough today to finish the season, especially if I start holidaying between games. Let's do that now. While we holiday to the next game. Top 5 for sure, Dan the man. I like that prediction. I'm hoping top 7, just to guarantee Europe. Top 5, I think is possible. After that result away at Newcastle, anything is possible. But yeah, while this holidays, I'm going to pop to the loo quickly. 2 seconds. Alrighty, let's get back into it. Low Taper thinks we're going to make top 4. Top Champions League could be top 5. Don't think, yeah, like Dan the man says, top 5 is going to be a challenge, but I think there is scope with that result. Of course, we're only 2 games in. I think I was second after 4 games last season. Sugma with the 7th, I think it's a good shout. Coming up to 1 3/4 hours on the stream. If I can get any European competition this year, seriously, of course, improves the transfers we can make in the summer. So, of course, we did look to sign Big Samu up top, but unfortunately, he did not want to come. So, we've gone for Cunha. We're going to give Cunha some time to settle in on that advanced forward role. I think maybe we do need to look to change some bits here, though. Maybe do we chuck get stuck in on? I do like the get stuck in tactic, but yeah, no, we're not. We're not going to. I did also sign Naipan for those that maybe didn't see. First time ever signing Naipan on an FM. Says he's worth 64 to 78 mil, which is quite something. So maybe if he's not going to get much game time, we might look to move him on. Okay, we are going to go with a similar team. It does want to start Morato over Murillo now, but after that, Danilo, back to Milinkovic and into Sangare. Danilo has it here, out to Murillo. He looks for the ball over the top to Davis. Davis, can he whip it? Comes back. Danilo into Cho. Cho. Oh, Jota Silva collects it. Out for a corner here. That was a great block from Brighton. Gibbs White to deliver the corner. Into Sangare. Doesn't win it. Murillo with a second one. Oh. Fortunately, there we do not manage to get the strike away. While we wait for the next soju shot, we are gonna get some normal drinking flowing. So we've got the whiskey. Brighton have a corner here. Sweeps it into Dunk, who headers it in. I thought Rest might get there. Brighton, I think maybe was our bogey team last season, do struggle against the five at the back. It seems it's disappointing. And we are just going to look to make one change here. We're going to get Callum Hudson-Odoi off. And we're going to bring Anderson in. We're going to say that we're disappointed with the play so far. And we're going to get into the second half. Not much happening starting into this second half. Here we go. Brighton have a highlight. A free kick in dangerous position. The Turkish fullback. Oof, hits the post, I believe, there. We may have a highlight here. Williams with it. Throws it to Silva, who loses out. Can we collect the second ball? Davis to Gibbs White. Out to Williams. Can he beat him? Plays it down the line to Silva. To the byline. Back to Williams. To Sangare. We're playing across the box. Danilo. Finish. Oh. Danilo puts it wide. Oh yeah, Nico Nottingham top. Jota Silva here. Laid it to Williams. Into Sangare. To Danilo. We go all the way back to Murillo here. He comes back in. The left back, Davis, is not moving forwards. Murillo does bring it forwards, though, to Davis, to Anderson, to Gibbs White. Ah, it's offside. Sin the lino flag. What's his name? Nico Nottingham top. Nah, you can hear me. You must be able to hear me here. We need to be getting at least a point here. Anderson's through. Anderson! Yes! Elliot Anderson with the result. With the finish, sorry. What a result. Gonna look to make some changes here. Sangare is on a yellow. We're gonna get Yates on. We are gonna give. I didn't bring the young lad with us. We're gonna put in Anderson into cam. Sosa onto the wing. We're gonna put Cunha onto the right wing as well and bring on Bonnie. We're hoping to see some development out of Bonnie this season. It is 1-1. Brighton have a corner here. They've headed it over. We did get a new sub from Nico there, so I'm not too sure if we've done the other one, but Nico, the fourth one you've made me do, but we're in. This is a last minute highlight here, which is scary with them having possession. We're going to need to nick it, which is not looking good here. Adingra brings it forward for Brighton, gets to the byline. Rest with a big save. Massive, massive save. Estupinan here to cross it in. It looks like he may have a few more knocks. Davis is very tired. Going to do a last minute sub. We manage to get the goal kick. Is there going to be any more highlights? No is the answer. Okay. Not the worst result. Brighton are a good side, of course. You want to be winning every game at home, but it was not meant to be. So, see there, we are joint on points after they won their first two games as well. I think 7 points from the opening three games. I was going to take that. It is a little disappointing after beating Newcastle away. But yeah, we can't complain too much. Danilo is certainly seeing some improvement. Maybe we should look at playing two CMs instead of two DMs, but at least we get to see a rotation here. Yeah, for the new people watching, this is our second season. We're pushing for that top 7. That is my target. Ultimately, we want to get more points than last year, which was 54 points, which should really guarantee us top 7 anyway. So, yeah, we are happy to see any improvement on that. Hoping for, yeah, 60 points. 60 points would be a lovely target. Quite a few of our players have drawn interest from bigger clubs, but we are not going to be too worried because we do have a fair bit of wage spare here. If we need to offer people new deals, we are going to update our mentoring, get the 2 young lads in with the mighty Chrissy Wood. I like that. We are actually now into positive team cohesion. Last season, we could not get into that area, which was, yeah, a little bit frustrating at times. But yeah, people who are watching, let me know where you're from. I'm in Malaysia, so it's interesting time-wise to know where people are from. My PC is still set to UK time because I'm from the UK, and it's 8 a.m. there, just nearly 8:15. 2 seconds here. Sugma is in Bali, Indonesia. Okay, let's get into this cup game. Andre Bombadele may. Oh, he doesn't want to sign the new deal. Maybe should have signed him up on a new deal in the summer. Did think about that. He's just not going to get any game time, so maybe we. I don't. Do I loan him out? Do I have the depth to loan him out? Not too sure if I do. We're gonna give every rotation player here a start, so we're going full rotation. Sells, Aina, Bombadele, Morano, Toffolo. Sangari has been starting, so we're going to give Yates a start. Dominguez, Sosa, Anderson, Alanga, Chris Wood. I like the look of that. I do kind of want to get Nottm in here at cam and make sure we're training him at cam. Yeah, let's do that. So let's make sure we're training him at cam, not at CM. We like to play with an attacking midfielder on attack. His finishing and stuff isn't the best, but we're gonna go with that. Gonna loan list these players and see if you are ever unsure. If you're ever unsure on how to change someone's play, and I'll just wait and see if he gets upset. You know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's no point. There's no point jumping to that issue. So yeah, they want me to drop it, but as I say, go to his thingy, go to happiness, press change, and you can see he's not happy with any of those drops, as it says here. As soon as you hit that, not happy, so it's just not worth doing. Anyway, let's just double check this team. Given Nottm a start, do we want any of these people on the bench? I think we do want. Let's give Bonnie the start over Wood actually. But yeah, fullback wise, we need to rest and rotate those players. Both backup CBs are in. Sells, yes. Anderson is the only other player that maybe needs more minutes, and we'll bring Wood on the bench as well. Let's go. Let's get it. Hopefully for an easy win here. Supposedly, the YouTube stream is a green screen. Can it be true? Okay, let's get this game started. I'm gonna be having to look here at this YouTube thing quickly. Oh, Tranmere with an early chance there. Sells with a big save. Anyone know on the Twitch viewers why the stream would be green screen on YouTube? Alanga here has it on the edge of the box. Oh, has a shot, but McGee collects it in. I need to maybe stop the YouTube stream. I don't actually know how I do that. Just by stopping how I stop just the YouTube stream. Looks like it's only been going for 12 minutes. I don't know what's going on there. I may need to end the stream entirely and restart for those still watching on Twitch. But let's see how it goes. Bonnie here to Nottm. Back to Bonnie. We play at home to Morato. Comes into Dominguez, loses out, but we manage to recycle possession. Toffolo has it here, plays it down the line for Alanga. Comes home to Toffolo, who looks inside, back for Alanga. Here to Bonnie. Can Bonnie get a shot away? He plays out wide to Sosa. Yeah, Sosa. That is Bonnie's first goal contribution for the club, getting his first assist. We love to see that from the young Frenchman. For those who don't know, Yohan Bonny is like a baby Samu Omarodian. We hope to see more from him in the coming seasons. Of course, Cunha is here to stay as well, so it may limit his time up top, but yeah, we hope to see more out of him. Toffolo with it here at left back. Cuts in to Alanga, who plays a awful ball, which they intercept. Tranmere are now through. Omabomedele, though, manages to nick in. We then now have it here back again with Toffolo. Alanga weak and loses out. Tranmere, he was offside, but I'm tempted to say they're allowed to have that one. That was a naughty goal. I personally would let him have that. Don't know what you boys think, but yeah, I would let him have it. Tranmere go long. Aina gets beat, but we collect the ball with Omabomedele. Yates has it, lays it back to Sells, back out to Omabomedele. What's he going to do? Plays it through to Aina, who finds Yates. Yates through to Naipan. Naipan over the top for Alanga, has the pace, and scores. Alanga's first goal of the season. Had a poor first season, but hopefully in this second season, he's already got his first goal, and maybe we can look to be using him a bit more. Sosa here with the corner, whips it in. Morato gets his big forehead on it, but headers it straight over. Anyone know how I can sort out the YouTube stream? It's green screen. We've scored again. I didn't see it. It was Alanga. Oh, it was an OG. I only saw it in the corner. Let's have a look. Sorry, those that don't want to see it again, but I'm intrigued. That could have been an Alanga goal. That I think that's maybe a little bit harsh. For any new people watching on Twitch or YouTube, drop a follow or subscribe, and we will be doing a shot of soju. And if another person called Nico subscribes, then we'll have to do another shot. But it's the same person. You must. I think you have got like 4 accounts. Anyway, we have dominated. It's been a good game. Getting the wingers some goals and some confidence can never hurt at the expense of Tranmere. Bonnie is through here, 1-on-1. Oh, yes, Johan Bonnie gets his first goal for the mighty Forest. You love to see it. Great appearance here in the first round of the EFL Cup for us. Of course, it only gets harder from here, but yeah, good performance from the B team. The YouTube stream is still showing pure green screen. I don't know if I'm able just to end the YouTube stream is my issue. And maybe we'll pick it up in a bit. Morato is up. Sosa collects the ball out to Ada. Aina drives forward through to Sosa. Can he hit the byline? He drags it back to Naipan. Naipan finds Bonnie with a lovely reverse. He's megged the keeper, but we think he's offside there. That was a lovely finish, though. Did enjoy that. Naipan lays it back to Aina. Aina gets to the byline, whips it back post. Bonnie, yes, beautiful. We need to build that confidence to the young lads. And this is exactly what we needed. Morato off the bar. They managed to clear. Naipan beaten to it. Hawks brings it clear for Tranmere, but the highlight ends there. Just waiting to see if any people are tired. We will look to, of course, make some changes and some substitutions. But for now, It seems like all these players that haven't overly been getting many minutes are keen to play on. Toffolo with a loose ball there, which they managed to intercept, but Dominguez picks the pieces up. Toffolo now lays it out to Alanga, inside to Naipan, who misses it, but Bonnie collects, plays it to Sosa. Was he onside? He scores. Was he onside? Yes, is the answer. 7-0 here, away to Tranmere. Quite the impressive result. Certainly my biggest win of this career. Dominguez hits it here, lays it to Yates. Yates shoots. McGee saves. Sosa with the delivery. They manage to clear the danger. Toffolo collects. And we will look to do some last minute subs now. Morato off for Murillo. The young lad is playing well. I think actually we will just wait to see if anyone gets tired. The keeper hopefully comes and collects the cells. Yep, I like it. Clear it. That's fine with me. We need to be trying to intercept that there. They have managed to nick a late consolation. 90th minute. We've gone to sleep, but we will just make a few more changes just to freshen up the legs. But yeah, so it's over. 7-1 win. We will take that through to the next round of the cup. You should see that draw in the next couple days. Does anyone know how I turn off the YouTube stream only? Bonnie has played a 10 there, 2 goals, 2 assists. We love you, Johan Bonnie. Stoke, who did Stoke manage to beat? I don't actually know if that was Stoke that went out or if that was someone else. Just looking through here. Palace have knocked out Norwich. Stoke knocked out Leeds, so not exactly the biggest shock ever. Of course, the bigger clubs do not come in till the next round, so I'm sure we'll be drawing one of them. Okay, we're gonna need to rest here. Alanga could be as good as Sosa. I hope so. Even though these aren't the first 2 players, we are going to give them 1 day rest, so the bench is relatively fresh. But yeah, let's just have a quick look. What is going on with the YouTube stream? The YouTube stream is not working. How do I end just the YouTube stream? It says the YouTube stream is only been going for 22 minutes. I'm guessing we've only lost this last 22 minutes, but I don't know. Anyone in the chat know how I resolve this issue? Because I certainly don't. We are gonna, I think, have to end the stream and then come back within minutes to sort it out because I don't know otherwise how I stop just the YouTube. Any ideas? Any ideas in the chat, please? Because I'm just having a quick look. Oh, actually, end stream. Alright, I think I've ended the YouTube stream.